Hello and welcome to Statistics Online. My name is Taylor Darwin and I will be your instructor for this course. I really look forward to working with you during these next 5 weeks. To begin this course, you'll want to explore the Canvas Learning Management System. You may have noticed that within your Canvas account is a student orientation course. Take some time to go through some of those modules. If you have questions about Canvas, this is a good place to find those answers. Below this video are links to general course information. Click on each link to learn more about the topics in the headings. You may not think you'll use this information, but it is important that you spend time learning about each of these. And so quick help, and I'll explain all of these on these videos, but this is still a good place for you to go to find information. Course navigation is really just a summary of what each one of these tabs on the left will do for you for this course. So you can read through those. Again, I will explain them. If you want some suggestions for success, technical requirements, student services, or any sort of the privacy policies, feel free to look into those and read about those. I'm going to try to keep this brief, as brief as I can, and still give you the information that you need to be successful. So, this is my home page. If you ever click this home button, it'll send you to the page that you're looking at right now. I use the modules page a lot. That's where you can pretty much find anything that you'll need for this course. And I really like to try to keep them condensed because it seems a little less overwhelming, and I didn't do that. So anyways, here's what they look like condensed. Here's the tab that you need to select to just figure out everything that you can expect for this course. And really, two of the more important documents is this online instructor handout, the first, and then the second online class assignment schedule. And so I'm going to go through those really quick. When you select files on here, I may not be able to do it with my iPad, but you should be able to download them. There we go. So you can print this off if you want to, or you have an electronic copy. This just tells you about statistics. We will be using an online homework system. Because we use the online homework system, it also comes with an ebook. So you do not necessarily need to purchase an additional paper copy of this text unless you just really want to, but I wouldn't suggest it because we don't use the book too often. So here's how the term grade is broken down. So the homework is 10%, and I'll talk to you about the homework and how you can find that in a second. You've got a project in this class, and that is 5%. Quizzes are 10%. Discussions are 5%. You have 2 exams, exam 1 and exam 2, which accumulate to be 40%, and your final exam is 30%. Your letter grade percentages are broken down accordingly, nothing too crazy there. Homework is administered through My Math Lab and Mastering. There's a tab for that, which I can show you. There are no makeups for missed exams or quizzes. You can take exams and quizzes early, and I'll show you how to find those as well. But you cannot take them late. Homework, I definitely suggest doing the homework on time. It will help you be successful on quizzes and tests. If you don't get it done on time, then you can submit homework late for up to 70%. Okay. Again, you have exam 1, exam 2, and the final exam. The dates are here accordingly: Wednesday, June 10th, Monday, June 22nd, and the final is Monday, July 8th. I try to give you feedback within 3 business days. I try to do it quicker than that too, but sometimes life happens. and even on the weekends, I try to give you feedback pretty quickly. So another helpful document is this assignment schedule. This just breaks it down when everything is due. And so you can see the due date on the far right column. And it's a lot because this is an entire semester condensed into 5 weeks. So it may seem overwhelming right now. Don't feel too overwhelmed. I just wanted to put every single due date that you can expect. So you can kind of go through here and know what's due. And so you can see that I kind of bulked them in chapters of 4 chapters together. So chapter 1 through 4, all of that is due the same day. The homework and the quizzes are due June 10th. The discussion boards are due every Saturday. And I'll discuss this discussion boards with you in a second as well. So discussion boards are every Saturday. And then homework is pretty much due when the exam's due. So for example, exam 1 is due June 10th. And exam 1 is over chapters 1 through 4. So everything for chapter 1 through 4 is also due June 10th. I do not suggest waiting until the day of the test to do all this. It is a lot of work. You need to be working on this every day. But this just helps you so you don't have to remember all these different due dates. And the same thing with all the other exams. So exam 2 is chapter 5 through 8. So all chapter 5 through 8, homework and quizzes are due on the 22nd as well. You have a project in this class, and I will create a video over that project, and I'll be giving you updates and helping you be successful in that project when it gets a little closer. I don't want to overwhelm you right now. Okay. The third attachment here, the course map, and the fourth attachment, the syllabus, is basically a really long assignment schedule and a really long instructor handout. And so those are kind of the official documents, but these first two, instructor handout and assignment schedule, are a more condensed version of those two. So I wouldn't worry about them. If you want to look at them, go for it, but really the only two you need are these instructor handouts and the assignment schedule. Discussion board. This tells you what to expect for discussion boards. To access discussion boards, you can click on this discussion tab, and you will have one each week. Probably on Sunday, I will give you the prompt. For this week, it's just an about me, and you need to write a response to my prompt, at least 4 to 5 sentences long, and then reply to 2 peers, at least 2 to 3 sentences long. These are all the discussion boards, June 6th, 13th, 20th, 27th, and July 4th. You can always do it early. I know July 4th is a holiday, but I just wanted to keep with the theme of Saturdays being the due date. Student services, that's just a tab that helps you if you need any accommodations or anything like that. Feel free to explore that tab. About me, just learns more about me if you are interested in that. Formula sheet, I attach these to every test, but feel free to download this formula sheet or print it off if you want. If you want to have a hard copy of it, you can access that there. My Lab and Mastering, this is essentially a quick link to how you're going to access the online homework. If I were you, I would just go to assignments, try to select the homework, and it will prompt you to sign up if you try to access the homework. And if you sign in like this, you can always access the homework through Canvas. And so that's my suggestion. That's kind of the easiest way, is select the homework. The homework is around $70, I believe, so that's one of the expenses of this class. But remember, that does include the online textbook. You have a quiz due this Saturday. That is not part of the chapter quizzes, that's just part of the, you know what's going on in this course basically. And it's got 2 attempts, and it basically asks, what's your instructor's name? My name's Taylor Darwin. What percentage is the final exam? Stuff like that. And so again, I suggest printing off this instructor handout and the assignment schedule. That will help you. Okay. When you start looking into chapters, so I bulk the chapters by the exam. So chapter 1 through 4 is your first exam. I have videos. I have the PowerPoint. I use the videos. And then I have the quiz right underneath all of them. And so you can access it pretty easily. You can use your notes on the quiz. And so that's really just to help you make sure that you understand the material and help you be successful for exams. And then under exam 1 materials, I'll put reviews, information, and where I'll actually put the exam there as well. And then you can read what to expect for the exam when that time comes. For the exams, you'll need to download what's called a Respondus Monitor browser, and I will upload a video in a couple days explaining that. Again, I don't really want to overwhelm you right now. Project, if you want to read about the project, feel free to read about that. That is 5% of your grade. When it gets, probably in a week or so, I'll upload a video about that as well, just to help you. I don't want this to be too terribly long, so I'm going to go ahead and try to wrap it up. But again, I love helping people. This is the only thing I'm doing this summer. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. This was just a quick little intro to this. Feel free to kind of explore